Welcome to the Eclectic Thrifter and Crafter, where we thrift and craft with purpose. It's Smalltalk Sunday. Today we're going to make wrought iron balcony railings and do a speed run through a week's worth of work. I'll quickly recap the priming process. This is the layer of black and then the layer of gray. And now we're going to move on to making our wrought iron railings. For the wrought iron on the railings, I'm going to use these goody bobby pins. They are approximately 3.5 inches long, and I'm going to cut each one in half. I selected this everyday product because when cut in half, it's the exact size that I need for the individual fence bars, as well as the fact that it had a natural curve, and that eliminated any need for me to have to manipulate whatever metal I did use. These bobby pins are also going to be coming in handy when I'm making window boxes for the build. For the foundation of the fencing ribbon, I'm going to be using duct tape. I'm going to cut each strip into 38-inch sections. And the reason I'm using duct tape is because I think it is stronger than the painter's tape, because the bobby pins need a sturdy surface to adhere to. If you lay the bobby pins curved side up, the fencing will lay down better as you go along. It'll be much easier to use. The popsicle sticks will keep the fencing evenly spaced. Keep a small T-square handy, but if your fencing is a little skew with, it's very easy to lift everything up and adjust it. Just keep your eyes on it as you're going along. The duct tape is really sticky, so it'll stick to your gloves, your fingers, anything you're trying to hold down, it's going to stick to. If you dampen the end of a popsicle stick or the point of your scissors to hold the tape down while you remove the sticks, it will release quite easily. I'm going to start creating the ribbon by working somewhat toward the middle of my strip outward. I'm going to snip the tape at the top and at the bottom, then fold each side inward, sealing each end of the bobby pin. I went through this process 4 times, creating a fencing ribbon of 152 inches. I gathered them all into one long ribbon. In this way, I can cut to size the ribbon I need for each section of balcony. My ribbon is complete, so let's head out to the garage. When I first imagined this build, I did imagine a balcony in front and a balcony in back over the porches in order to put Christmas trees. I did specifically want to be able to decorate this house as a Christmas house. It is one of the reasons I landed on the design of the diamond leaded glass windows, because I thought it would be much prettier with the Christmas lights shining through the diamond panes. The base of the fencing must dry separately from the top. It takes 1 to 2 days to dry if it is not sunny outside. If it's sunny and hot, it's going to take maybe a day, day and a half, but I would give it at least 2 days for it to dry completely. Any of the cleanup or detailing I need to do after the paper mache has dried, I can do with my handheld rotary sander and drill. As you can see, I do have a layer of tan that's gone over the black primer. If you do use this process for making fencing, What I would recommend is for the top part of your railing, use a drier paper mache. It will prevent it from drooping. I used little bits of foil to keep the railing from drooping in a couple of sections. Over a span of several days, it took about 6 hours to do this process for the top and the bottoms of the railings. There's no sunshine this weekend, so it's going to take until Monday or Tuesday for the top railings to completely dry before I can start sanding and detailing. In the meantime, I can get started on some of the finishing work on the doors. Well, we're reaching the end of our speed run, and that will be the completion of the work we've accomplished this week. Next week we'll be detailing and coloring the stonework, potentially framing out the windows, and then it's going to start coming into the house onto the dining table. I have to make more paper mache and finish off the inside of each of the doors before they can be permanently hung in the dining room. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. I do welcome your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Check us out on Instagram now that we're going to be posting more often. And do tap that notification button for upcoming announcements of thrifts and crafts. But most of all, have a lovely, lovely day.